Hello all, Project Wargaming here with an update on a new little project that I'm working on. I've always liked naval stuff, and I've gotten into 3D printing up some World War II naval things. So something fun and easy for Dad and I to do. I think I'm going to use the General Quarters 3 and just play some scenarios with that. But I've been working on it. I've pretty much got the whole Japanese fleet printed out, and I've just kind of been impressed by how well they've come out. So these aren't Japanese; these are Fletchers. Harder to get them to zoom in, um, but see if I can get it there. So you can see here, this is obviously a GHQ uh, Fletcher, and then this is a 3D printed Fletcher. So the GHQ is obviously better, more detailed, and it's metal, so it's good. The difference is that you get 3 of these for, I think it was like $15, and I can print off one of these for less than $1. So that's the big difference to me. I've also printed off some of the battleships. So I think this is the Pennsylvania. Scale wise, very similar, a little bit less details obviously than some of your metal miniatures, but I'm still very happy with it, in how it's printing off. So the other thing is I'm printing off the bases too. So I have kind of designed this base where it's got a slight angle to it, and then it's got the shape, and so the shape fits, the bases or the miniatures pretty well. And yeah, so I'm still experimenting with just kind of how to base them up. This is a little too bright, I guess, for my taste, so I still might do it. But then I have the magnets on the bottom, so again, that just allows for super easy storage, and enjoying that. So this was kind of one of the first ones I printed off. It was just a little too tall yet, so I brought it down a little bit, and it'll still have the magnets on there. So anyways, it's big enough to grab a hold of, and it doesn't look, I don't think looks too awful. But here's a Yamato that I 3D printed. So let me put the fancy dancy zoom in lens. See if I can get it to pick up. It's a little hard since it's clear. Come on, you can do it. But maybe I'm just too far away. There you go. Forgot how zoomed in it can get. So you can see pretty good detail really on a lot of the guns, and the minor guns there, and some details up around the front. You can see just slight lines as far as the printing goes, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with how that came out. This is a cruiser. This one's the Ogami. And pretty good detail. So the models that I bought are actually, they come in 1/18, 1/1800ths, and then you scale them down about 75%, and it gets you to right around 1/24th scale, 1/2400th scale. So quite a far down. This is one of the carriers. Yeah, so it gets you really close. I've compared them to GHQ models, and it's right in there. Nothing that's going to be too outrageous to see. One of the other things that they have is these. You can print off zeros and planes for you as well. Super tiny and pretty brittle, really. So can't really get them small enough into that 1/2400th scale to get them on here. So what I'm planning on doing is just buying some GHQ planes, metal planes, to actually put on on the carriers themselves to just add a bit to it. But yeah, that's what I've been kind of working on. Took a break a little bit from the Battle of Berlin stuff, and as you can see, I got a bunch of the miniatures back in the back ready to paint. So that's a new little thing I'm going to do. I'll keep you posted to it and go from there. And I think the good thing is I can get Dad to paint some of the miniatures for the US, and then we can actually get into some battles. So that's it. We'll talk to you later.